Hello, investors. I'm Nick with Ironton Capital. I'm joined here by our CEO, Brent Geyer. Brent, how you doing?
I'm doing great this morning, Nick. Thanks for having me over.
Thanks for being here. So I've got a really good question for you, and I know you're excited to answer this. What is the importance, or dive into the importance of diversifying in these uncertain times within the economy?
Oh, what a great question, Nick. You know, it is so important right now to diversify in these uncertain times. If there's a clear path in an economic, first of all, let me step back for a minute. Um, some of the best money that I've ever made, some of the best money that a lot of investors have ever made is going into an uncertain market when things aren't as clear. When everything's clear, typically there's a bidding war. There's a lot of people who want to come in. You know, there's just more competition when it's a more clear or more certain or more stable market. So in the uncertain times that we're in right now is a great opportunity to make money. But there's not a clear path. No one knows if interest rates are going up or down. Net migration into cities is still somewhat in flux. I mean, Denver went from a net move-in city to kind of a move-out city in the last 12 months. So there's a lot of different fluctuating statistics and things that are coming in as to like why or where you should put your money. In those times, having a diversified portfolio is the most important. And it's really different than, say, the Great Financial Crisis, you know, that occurred, 8 through 11, when, Denver was having a net move-in or migration in of people. There was really no reduction in the rents, but there was a huge reduction in price and a bunch of foreclosures and stuff to pick up. That was one of the very few times where there's ever been a very clear mandate of where I should put my money in an uncertain market.
Yeah.
And again, now with benefit of hindsight, everybody goes, "Oh, it wasn't uncertain back then." It was absolutely uncertain back then.
Yeah.
I had a number of different, very knowledgeable real estate agents who told me I was going to go broke investing in rental properties, condos, townhomes, anything with an HOA, because they thought all the HOAs were going to go bankrupt. In a more uncertain time like we have now, where the path isn't quite as clear, it is extremely important that you diversify and get all of your assets into a multitude of different investments, because it's honestly not sure. I'm not sure which one's going to hit.
Right.
I'm not sure if it's the Houston market that's going to blow up, the Denver market that's going to blow up, Chicago, Minneapolis, or even sections of the country, Midwest, Southeast. There's definitely certain areas that still have better economics and better, indicators than others at this time. But even those with the best indicators isn't just a slam dunk.
Right.
It's just not an obvious end to how it's going to come out, when it's going to come out, etc. So for those reasons, diversifying in this market is probably the most key. I'm probably more diversified now than I ever have been at any point in the last 15 years, just because I'm not exactly sure which one's going to hit or which several are going to hit. And rather than put all my eggs in one basket and have that basket turn out not to be as good as I thought, putting eggs in multiple baskets, if I have a basket that doesn't turn out as good as I thought, no problem, because I've got stuff over here that's probably going to turn out better than I thought.
Exactly.
So again, in this current market, I think diversification is key.
Really appreciate that answer. I think you made a lot of amazing points. Again, this is Brent and Nick with Ironton Capital, helping you all invest passively.